Hey lovely, it's Yasmin from Tiny Time Big Results, and welcome to today's podcast. This podcast is all about how to run a profitable 20-hour week business. So if you're a coach, a consultant, a service provider, you sell your expertise, you sell your passions, then this is the podcast for you if you want a thriving and fulfilling business in just a few hours a day. Now, today I want to talk to you about something that I think might hit home. And I want to really dig into this because the question is why you're really not getting clients. Is that really a question? Anyway, I want to talk to you about why you might not be getting the clients that you really want. And I'm not just talking about, like, okay, clients. I'm talking about like, oh my God, these are my 5-star total soul aligned clients. Why are you not attracting them right now? So let me tell you, first of all, that it's not for the reason that you think it is, right? So you might be thinking, well, I don't have a sales funnel. I don't have a lead magnet. I don't have an opt-in page. I don't have a website. I don't have cool branding photos. And, there's probably a big long list of things that you think you need to have in place to attract those ideal, amazing, soul-aligned clients. Can I tell you a secret? Don't tell anybody else, right? But you don't need any of those things, right? I am amazed at how often people think that these are all the pieces that you have to have in place before you can attract those amazing clients. Now, this is true whether you've been in business for 6 months or 6 years or longer. All right, if you're not attracting clients that you really want, then there's a reason for that. I'm going to come to that shortly. But it's not for the reason that you think. It's not because, you haven't got that opt-in page or you haven't got a really gorgeous lead magnet. Like, all of those things have their place. They absolutely do. But it's not holding you back. There's something deeper that's going on that's actually holding you back. I often, in one of my programs, I teach my clients how to build their client attraction system. One of the things that I always say is that you do it in tandem, or you do it in parallel rather, right? So you're building your system, but you are still doing the client attraction work at the same time. Because the problem is, if you're going into like the systems and all the pieces that you need, then what happens is you kind of like go into this little tunnel and you bury deep, and then you're like, oh, I've no clients, I've no money coming in, or I'm not making the income that I want, or I'm not attracting those amazing clients. I'm just getting by, right? And the problem is that you've gone so far into doing one thing that you've completely forgotten to do the basic stuff. And remember, before, we had social media, and before we had all the online aspects of, opt-in pages and all that kind of stuff, people were able to do business for a long time before any of those things were in place. All you needed to have were a few core ingredients. You needed to have a really solid banging message that somebody would be like, oh my God, I want that, and I want your help to get me that, right? You need to know who you're going to talk to, and you need to go and talk to them, right? So it's not that you need to have all of these pieces in place before, and that's a really important distinction that I want to make, because it's about what you think you need to have in place before you can actually attract clients. It's not true. You can be doing all of this stuff in the background and still be attracting clients, and clients who are completely the clients that you want to work with. Those premium, high value clients, the high ticket clients. But if you're not attracting the clients that you really want, I want you just to invite this possibility, right? It's not because you don't have all of those things in place. And you might be telling yourself that story. I'm here to tell you that that story is not true, okay? There's a bigger reason why you're not attracting those clients. And here's the reason. You are not solid in who you are being right now in terms of the value you bring. You're not solid in terms of the value you bring to your clients. And therefore, that's making you wobble. Energetically, you are wobbling. Imagine those spinning plates, right? If you listen to this on the podcast, I'm just making whizzy things with my fingers. Imagine you're on one of those, you've got all these spinning plates, right? And that literally is describing what you're like inside. Internally, you are wobbling, wobbling, wobbling because you are not fully solid in your message, your offer. It's not irresistible. It's not compelling. And, you know, you are wobbling so much that everybody else, your ideal clients, let me rephrase that, your ideal clients know that you're wobbling and they sense that you're wobbling, and that repels them, right? And this is the problem, because when you're wobbling, right, you're gonna attract nobody, because they want you to be solid. They want you to be fully in your power, fully in who you are, so that they can go, oh, I'm going to be safe with this person. They want to feel safe with you. They want to feel trusted, or they want to be able to trust you rather. And when they're not feeling that, they're not going to come. Because remember, lovely, the first sale is always to you, to yourself. And if you're not feeling it, if you're not looking at your offer and going, oh my goodness, this is the most amazing offer, and I'm so in love with my own offer that I can't wait to share it with everybody, then if you're not feeling that, why should they, right? So you are not fully solid in who you are being and who you are right now. You know, there is that wobble energy around you, and that is repelling your heart, soul aligned clients. So here's what you do to get past this, right? Because you want to get past this, right? Okay, so here's what you do, right? And this is a very simple journaling prompt that I would encourage you to, you know, after you listen to this, is just take out a sheet of paper, take out your journal, and just write, you know, this question: who do I need to be in order to attract my soul aligned clients, my dream 5-star clients, the ones who are willing to pay my fees, the ones who are willing to do the work, the ones who are willing to go all in and really make this work, right? Who do I have to be to attract that person? Okay, because this is the work, right? Like when you work with me, I will absolutely get you to this amazing marketing message, because I love doing that. And I can see what you can't see, right? I can see that. And every time I work with a client, I can see it, but they just can't see it. They can't see it for themselves. And that's why you would hire me. So I can see it. I can help you create a gorgeous offer that you are going to charge a premium for, so that you can really enjoy those 5, 10K months, right? I'm going to show you how you can market that message so that you are just, you can't help but market. You can't help but share your message, right? And you sell in such an effortless way because it just makes perfect sense, right? I can help you do all of those things. But most importantly, the work that we would be doing is really solidly grounding you into your own power, because that is what's missing. And I know that that was missing for me for a very long time in my business. Like, I've been doing this for a while, and you know, every time I beat myself up because I'm like, oh yeah, you're not as far along as you thought you would be or you should be. And I know that the downtimes in my business has always been when I have not been solid, when I have been of that wobbling energy. And there comes a point where you just have to say enough, right? It stops here. From now on, you are going to be solid. You are going to be so certain and so full of confidence and conviction about what you do that that energy is just going to attract people to you. So all the reasons that you think that you're not attracting clients because you haven't got the lead magnet and all that kind of stuff, like, they all have their place. They absolutely do. And they're powerful pieces of kit, right? But that's what it is. It's kit. What you need to be working on right now, if you're not attracting those heart aligned clients, those people that you just think, oh God, I love working with these people. You know, if you're not working with those people right now, and they're not like coming and working with you and saying, I need to work with you right now, then who do you need to be to make that happen? Who do you need to be to attract that heart and soul aligned client? I'm going to leave you with that today, because I think it's such a powerful question, because I think you'll be amazed at what comes up. And then the next step is to actually step into that. And as you know, if you are struggling with this, if you, everything that I've talked about and you're like, oh my God, I'm really struggling, but I don't know how to get past this, come and talk to me, right? DM me, come and talk to me, and let's get you past this. Because you know what? Ultimately, it's about making a decision and saying, enough's enough. Let's do this now. All right, my lovely. As always, I love hanging out with you in these sessions. Hope you found that useful. Let me know, send me a message, or you can comment wherever you're watching this or listening to this. And I'll see you next time. Take care and lots of love. Mwah. Bye-bye.